My name is NIk Rohayu binti Nia Azman. In this video, I will walk all tasks in assignment 2, explaining what I am doing now. Let's start it. I am now on the cell people worksheet. Column C contains combined data in the format 4-digit ID, dash first name, last name. My task is to split this into two separate columns using flash fill. Why we use flash fill? Flash fill is Excel intelligent pattern recognition tools. Okay, I click cell A2 and type the first 4-digit number from C2. For example, 8064. I type 8064 and press enter. So in A3, I type 6678. Excel should show a gray suggestion. I press enter to accept, or I go to data tab and click flash fill or press Ctrl E and will be autofill. So I type upstairs flash fill and it will be autofill. I click cell B2 and type the full name in the correct format. First name space last name. So I type Amal Salazar. Then in B3, I start typing Amalia. Excel recognizes the pattern and suggests all names. So I press enter to accept or press Ctrl E to trigger flash fill. Flash fill is the correct tool here because the task specifically say to use it. On the cell worksheet, column D contains cell person ID. I need to display the corresponding full name in column E by looking up the ID in the cell people worksheet. VLOOKUP looks up a value in the first column of a range and return a value from a specific column in the same row. In cell E2, I enter VLOOKUP formula T2, cell person, and the rest that I type on the pop-up column function. After pressing enter, I double-click the fill handle at the bottom right corner of E2 to copy the formula down through all 307 rows of data. This part I would be careful because I'm scared that I insert incorrect formula, and when it's become incorrect, it will change data on the cell worksheet. Okay, this part I will double click the fill handle that I say it before until down for all 307 row of data. On the product worksheet, I need to create a sorted copy of the data in A2D14. Starting at cell F2, it must be sorted alphabetically, first by category, then by product name. Why sort function? The sort function creates a dynamic sorted array that automatically updates if the source data change. Okay, in cell F2, I enter the formula sort, then A2D14, and 1, 2, and 1. For this part, I must to be careful so that I do not enter the wrong formula. If I enter the wrong formula, and the result would not appear. So the result has shown on the screen. On the worksheet sale, column I in the sale worksheet has product IDs like OS-1, H-2, JG-3. I need to use this to look up and display the product name from the product worksheet in column J. So in cell J2, I enter the formula match first. Then I click I2 column. And for lookup array, I click the product worksheet. And I select the column C of product and return its row position. So for match type, click 0 and copy all the formula, and you must to add the index. Why index and match? Unlike VLOOKUP, which can only look in the first column, index or match is more flexible. Match find the position of the product ID in the product worksheet, and index is use that position to return the corresponding product name. So I click OK, then I add the column array. I will select the product worksheet for B column starting B2 until B14 and row number. I put the $sign because it's log for row, and for the row number I paste the match formula that I put before, so the result will be automatically. Column C in the cell worksheet contain data value. I need to format them so they display only the full month, names such as June or July. Why custom date format? Excel store date as number internally, so formatting change only the display without affecting the data. I select the month column, cell C2 down to the last row. I press Ctrl 1 to open format cell. Go to the number tab, select custom in the go to the number tab, type box I type MMMM and then click OK. Now I need to add validation to the discount number column, so Excel only accepts whole numbers between 0 and 3 and shows an appropriate warning message when invalid data is entered. I select column N from N2 downward, go to Data tab, click Data Validation, I don't know why Microsoft Excel will pop up like that. Then, okay, under setting, allow minimum 0 and maximum is 3. Click I apply this change to all other cells with the same setting. So for then go to input message, click show into message when it's cell selected. For the title, click type discount number. For the message, enter a whole number between 0 and 3. After that, click the tab error alert. Click show error alert after invalid data is entered. Okay, for style, choose the warning. And for the title, click invalid entry. For the message, enter a whole number between 0 and 3. Then I click OK. Then I say hold the column N and went to check error checking. So I click the data to data validation. Then the circle will appear on the column N4. So the formula is not correct. Then I scroll down to check if I also have the circle error. So I click the validation. So I double check why the circle at the column N1. So the message pop up like that. So I click undo to see what happened on the column N1. So I click whole column N and I click circle validation. So in the column N4 have a mark which is the formula is not corrected. So I double check it again and then I scroll down. So the column N4 mark flag. So I go to the column O. I need to convert the numerical discount number in column N into a letter code. 0 becomes no discount, 1 becomes A, 2 becomes B. So I choose the formula switch. Why? Because it's the cleanest function for this type of one-to-one mapping. So I type switch formula. Then I click OK. It will become like that because I'm doing mistake. So I need to insert the formula, which is click N2 and type no discount. I type 0. And then the result is no discount. Result A because 1 becomes A, 2 becomes B, and 3 becomes C. So it will appear no answer. I think the formula is not correct. So I'm doing it again until we get the correct way. So I type a correct formula again on column N2. And then the outcome will appear and the column O and O4 have no answer because they have a wrong formula at the column N4. So I go for to option and then I click the formula and I find the enable background error checking and then I tick, then I choose the orange color. Then I go down. I click OK. Then I click at column O4. Then I click trace precedent and the arrow show that the column N4 is a wrong. This is 5, so I type 2. And the column O4 show B. So move to the column P. Column P need to show the discount percentage. If the discount code is column O is no discount, the percentage is 0. Otherwise, I need to look up the code A, B, or C in the discount code worksheet. So in P2, I enter the formula if. The first I use the HLOOKUP. HLOOKUP is the horizontal. So I use HLOOKUP because the discount code 5 store data horizontally. Codes in row 1 and percentage in row 2. I go to the discount code, select all the column A1. I need to delete all again. I click the column O2, and then for the table array, I go to the file discount and select all from A1 until D2. I put the $sign because need to lock the column and row. So I delete and copy, add the if. So I paste the formula that I do it before. The if check whether auto say no. If true, it return O. Otherwise, HLOOKUP find the discount code A, B, or C. So in the row 1 of the discount code table and return the value from row 2. So for this part, I might confuse. So I just paste the formula that I do it before. Then I click OK. The formula is not appear because have something wrong with the formula. Then I adjust and check it about the formula whether it's correct or not. So I think the formula that I do it now is not correct because the column P is not show the answer. After I check the formula and the column P show the percentage, all the percentage, so the formula I insert is the correct one lah. So we move. Now I need to set up watch window to the 3 total cell in row 309. Then enter new quantity value in row L2, L4 and observe the total updated in real time. So I go to the formula tab and before that I search watch window. I click the add window. So select the 3 total cell in row 309. So likely the quantity total, subtotal and order total. I scroll back up, enter 7 in L2. So I think this part I might be confused a bit. Then I click OK, add. So for column L2, L3, L4, there has no value. Then I type 7, 8, and 5. So after observing the change, I click the X on the watch window to close it. I need to create a pivot table on the honey order worksheet using all the data from the sale worksheet. So it should show order totals by product name and be named honey sale. So I click the pivot table, then so basically pivot table are Excel most powerful tool for summarizing and also analyze large data set without formula. So they allow grouping, aggregation, and filtering by multiple dimension. So I click anywhere in the cell data and go to the pivot table. So I click the table from orange, then I think no, not the table orange. I click the table from an external source, then click existing worksheet and set the location to honey order. Honey order A1, but need to write $sign because it's too long. Then I click OK. So for this part, I need to make the pivot table. So I click the product name. What I am doing now, I need to move product name to the column and sell date to the row showing only months and quarter. Format the value as currency and rename field to total all order. So basically, so I click the product name and I also click the order total. The last task is on the market report worksheet. I need a conditional format to rule the highlights entire row with light yellow when the day in column A falls on a Saturday or Sunday.